Japan, a nation known for its technological prowess and vibrant culture, is facing a silent crisis, a rapidly declining birth rate. This issue has been brewing for decades, gradually becoming more apparent as the years go by. Despite the country's advancements in various fields, from robotics to fashion, the population is aging, and fewer babies are being born each year. The sight of empty playgrounds and deserted baby strollers is becoming increasingly common across Japan. Hospitals that once bustled with the cries of newborns now have birth wards with fewer patients. This demographic shift is not just a statistical anomaly, but a profound change that affects every aspect of Japanese society. For years, the number of babies born in Japan has been steadily decreasing, a trend that has far-reaching consequences for the country's future. The birth rate has plummeted to one of the lowest in the world, and this decline is expected to continue unless significant changes are made. The statistics are alarming, with nurseries and maternity wards often showing more empty cribs than occupied ones. This demographic shift presents a significant challenge, threatening to reshape Japan's social fabric and economic landscape. The aging population is growing, and with fewer young people to support them, the burden on social services and the economy is increasing. Public spaces are now more populated by elderly citizens, and the workforce is shrinking, leading to potential economic stagnation. Understanding the factors behind this decline and exploring potential solutions is crucial for Japan to navigate this demographic storm. Economic pressures, such as the high cost of living and housing, play a significant role. Many young couples find it challenging to afford the expenses associated with raising children. Additionally, the demanding work culture leaves little time for family life, further discouraging people from having more children. This essay will delve into the multifaceted issue of Japan's declining fertility rate. We will explore how societal expectations and gender roles have evolved, impacting family planning decisions. The rise of dual-income households and the pursuit of career goals often delay marriage and childbirth, contributing to the lower birth rates. We will examine the factors driving this trend, from economic anxieties to evolving social norms. The financial strain on young families, coupled with the high cost of education and childcare, makes having multiple children less feasible. Social norms are also shifting, with more individuals prioritizing personal and professional growth over starting a family. We will also analyze the Japanese government's efforts to address this issue and compare them with strategies employed by other countries facing similar challenges. Various policies, such as financial incentives for families and improved childcare support, have been implemented, but their effectiveness remains to be seen. By looking at international examples, we can gain insights into potential solutions that might work for Japan. Finally, we will consider the potential solutions and the long-term implications if the trend continues unabated. If Japan cannot reverse this trend, the consequences could be dire, leading to a diminished workforce, economic decline, and a society struggling to care for its aging population. Addressing this issue is not just about increasing birth rates, but ensuring a sustainable and prosperous future for Japan. Section 2. A record low. The numbers paint a grim picture. The statistics tell a stark story. Numbers, often seen as cold and impersonal, here reveal a deeply human crisis. They paint a picture of a nation grappling with a demographic challenge that has far-reaching implications for its future. In 2024, Japan recorded its lowest ever number of births since record-keeping began in 1899. This is not just a statistical anomaly, it is a significant milestone that marks a troubling trend. With only 720,988 births and over 1.62 million deaths, the gap between births and deaths has widened significantly. This means that the population is not just aging but shrinking at an unprecedented rate. This trend is particularly alarming because it is happening much faster than experts predicted. Demographers and policymakers are scrambling to understand the full implications and to devise strategies to mitigate the impact. The population decline is no longer a distant threat. It is a present reality with tangible consequences. Urban areas may still appear bustling, but rural regions are facing severe depopulation, leading to ghost towns and abandoned homes. This demographic imbalance has serious implications for Japan's future. The social fabric of the nation is being altered, with fewer young families and an increasing number of elderly citizens who require care and support. A shrinking population means fewer young people to support the growing ranks of the elderly. This creates a heavy burden on the younger generation, who must shoulder the responsibility of caring for their elders while also driving the economy forward. It also translates to a smaller workforce, potentially leading to labor shortages and slower economic growth. Industries ranging from technology to construction are already feeling the pinch, as they struggle to find enough workers to meet demand. The shrinking tax base adds further strain on social security and healthcare systems, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. With fewer people paying taxes, the government has less revenue to fund essential services, exacerbating the challenges faced by an aging population. Education systems are also affected, with schools closing down due to a lack of students. This not only impacts the quality of education, but also the social development of children who miss out on the benefits of a vibrant, youthful community. In response, Japan is turning to technology and innovation. Robots and AI are being developed to assist the elderly and to fill gaps in the workforce. While these advancements offer some relief, they are not a complete solution to the complex demographic challenges. The government is also launching public awareness campaigns and policy initiatives aimed at encouraging higher birth rates and supporting young families. However, changing societal attitudes and economic conditions is a slow and difficult process. Community efforts are equally important. Intergenerational activities and support networks are being promoted to strengthen the bonds between young and old, fostering a sense of solidarity and mutual support. Despite the grim numbers, there is hope. Japan's resilience and innovative spirit offer a path forward. By addressing these challenges head-on, the nation can work towards a more balanced and sustainable future. Section 3. Government Initiatives, a case of too little, too late. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, the Japanese government has implemented various policies to encourage couples to have more children. These measures include financial incentives, such as increased child allowances and subsidized childcare costs. The government has also sought to promote work-life balance, encouraging companies to adopt family-friendly policies like flexible work hours and parental leave. Despite these efforts, the birth rate continues to decline, suggesting that these measures may be insufficient or poorly targeted. Some critics argue that the government's approach is too focused on short-term incentives, rather than addressing the root causes of the low birth rate. These root causes are complex and interconnected, involving a combination of economic anxieties, social pressures, and changing values. Section 4. A Glimmer of Hope. Lessons from South Korea. Japan is not alone in facing this demographic challenge. South Korea, another East Asian nation with a highly developed economy, has also been grappling with a low birth rate for years. However, South Korea has recently witnessed a slight rebound in its fertility rate, offering a glimmer of hope for Japan. Experts attribute South Korea's modest success to its comprehensive approach, which addresses both the economic and social factors contributing to the low birth rate. South Korea has made significant investments in affordable childcare, housing subsidies for young families, and public campaigns promoting the benefits of parenthood. It has also implemented policies to promote gender equality in the workplace, making it easier for women to balance careers and family life. Section 5. The economic squeeze, high costs, uncertain futures. One of the most significant factors contributing to Japan's low birth rate is the economic anxiety felt by young people. This anxiety stems from a variety of sources, including job insecurity, stagnant wages, and the high cost of living. Many young adults find themselves in a precarious financial situation, making it difficult to plan for the future, let alone start a family. The pressure to succeed in a competitive job market only adds to their stress, leaving little room for thoughts of marriage and children. Japan's economy, while still strong, has faced sluggish growth for decades, and many young people struggle with job insecurity and stagnant wages. The traditional lifetime employment system is no longer as prevalent, leading to a rise in non-regular employment, which often comes with lower pay and fewer benefits. This economic uncertainty makes it challenging for young people to save money, invest in property, or feel confident about their financial future. The pressure to work long hours in demanding jobs further exacerbates their stress and leaves little time for personal life. The cost of living, particularly in major cities, remains high, making it difficult for young couples to afford the expenses associated with raising children. Housing costs in particular are a significant burden, with many young families finding it hard to secure affordable and spacious living arrangements. Additionally, the cost of childcare, education, and healthcare adds to the financial strain. These high expenses force many couples to delay or reconsider having children, contributing to the declining birth rate. Furthermore, the traditional Japanese employment system, which often involves long hours and limited career mobility, can make it challenging for women to balance work and family life. The expectation to work overtime and the lack of flexible working arrangements make it difficult for women to return to their careers after having children. This often forces women to choose between their professional aspirations and starting a family, a decision that many find heartbreaking and unfair. Many women feel forced to choose between their careers and having children, contributing to the declining birth rate. The societal pressure to conform to traditional gender roles further complicates the situation, as women are often expected to be the primary caregivers. This expectation can deter women from pursuing higher education or career advancement, knowing that they might have to give it all up to raise a family. The lack of support for working mothers, such as affordable childcare and parental leave, only adds to the dilemma. Addressing these economic anxieties is crucial to creating an environment where young people feel more financially secure about starting families. This involves not only improving job security and wages, but also making housing and childcare more affordable. Policies that promote work-life balance, such as flexible working hours and better parental leave, can also help. By alleviating the financial and social pressures faced by young people, Japan can create a more supportive environment for family life, encouraging more couples to have children and helping to reverse the trend of the declining birth rate.